Kashmere stage band. Still been collecting records for them. Have a couple more later in this set. This is one of the few that has a reissue out of gas but still burning. Anything by Kashmere is going to be good. It's just real funky jazz big band, but you know, certain ones definitely have the drum breaks used by producers and comped and all that kind of stuff. So Kashmere stage band out of gas, reissue of that. You can buy that for pretty cheap. Another long time want list one, Incredible Ease, Who Rocks. This is out of Vancouver, Canada. Incredible Ease passed away, I think, a couple years ago, and this is his only 12 that he put out. But some just amazing Canadian hip hop. All Praises Due is definitely the highlight for me. The one that's really made me want this. Also appearances by Checkmate, another Canadian MC. Nice copy, got the original sticker, good condition. Fifth City Mob, Murder Type. Backed with Dark Side. Another sort of mysterious group. Never did anything else besides this 12, but it's pretty mid-range price. 12 you can get, you know, 60 to 80 bucks. Both really good songs on here, so got my sealed copy of that. A couple more dope folks, DJ Stitches and Rhyme Valore, another Sleepless Night EP. Really liked all the tracks on here, so picked that one up. Killed by Death Volume 4, The White Shadow, Then and Now. Kind of regret getting this, because I pretty much only liked the first half. 91, like 92, you know, fast rap. The other side has a bunch of heavyweights like KRS-One, you know, Rascas, Master Ace, but still like late 2000s. What do I want to say? 2010 to 2012 production, so it's not too great, but picked it up. Why not? Another long-term want list release is Finsta Baby by Finsta. Finsta Bundy, of course. This is his first 12, notable for the earliest production by the Beatminers. Mr. Bald and Evil D, 1992. Just another universally sought after 12-inch. Very rare, you know, definitely pricey, but got a good deal on this one, so glad to finally cross that one off my wants. Couple other ones, 2 Kannon, Keep It Going, back with the sequel. Good one there, 92, up tempo. Suave, Make Way for the Boogieman, not a fan of that. Urban Assault. I think I put up a demo by these guys on my channel, not realizing it was the same group as these guys. But yeah, not a giant fan of this one. I think their demo was a lot better. So, and then Enigma. This is sort of just one I threw in for like 10 bucks because it was unknown. It's alright, it's decent stuff, but nothing too incredible. Here's a good one. This is the Powz, Penz and Needlez. 1994. Another super elusive one, rarely comes up. And this side has production by Lab Tech One, an artist who went on to put out several 12s on his own. Both songs on here really good. Powz, nice one. I think this was my biggest purchase for the last 6 months, or the one I spent the most money on. This is William Onyeabor, Body and Soul. I've talked about him in some of my previous videos. He was just a pioneer of African electronic music, basically. He used a lot of synthesizers when no one else was. And all his records are very, very sought after and mostly very expensive. There's a couple, the previous ones I got, which are a little cheaper. This one is one that's rarely comes up. It's pretty thrashed, actually, the quality of the vinyl, but the cover is in really nice shape, and I thought this was just a really good, you know, artifact of music to pick up, even if I can't play it fully without it skipping a little. But you know, what can you do with African records? William Onyeabor body and soul. So there's 4 tracks on here, all really good, funky African stuff. This is the record you're listening to now, if you can hear it in the background. Beat Factory Rap Essentials, Volume 1. This is a 2 LP set of Canadian rappers. So there's a lot of really good artists on here. Some of them didn't. I think some of the tracks might be exclusive to this compilation. Some of them aren't. You know, Concrete Mob, Boiling Point is its own 12. There's a Citizen Kane on here, Ghetto Concept, Choclair. Those are all have their own 12-inch releases on their own. But there's a lot of artists on here that I think you can't find anywhere else. So, but just overall, the sound of the beats on here is really great. I think this is 96. But some of the best Canadian rap, I think, that exists is on this compilation. So check this out, Beat Factory Rap Essentials, if you find it. Another one from Dope Folks is Mike Rippa. This is a nice compilation of both of his 12 inches put onto one. I believe this is the first record that Dope Folks did that was colored. So this is the gold vinyl, 100 copies of this, 200 of black. Not too sure about how I feel about colored vinyl. I feel like it's kind of like an unnecessary thing, and they do raise the price by $5, and I think people just want to get it just to say that they have something that's a little more limited. So I mean, well, I guess I can't speak because I did buy this gold vinyl, but I think something that made Dope Folks good before was just the no nonsense, all black vinyl, just put out the music and that's all it is, and it's cheap. I guess it's not too bad since it's only $5 more for the colored one, but I guess it's all good. So yeah, Mike Rippa, nice one there. This is a record by Faede, I believe is how you say it. I lost him. Another MC that, you know, didn't really do anything besides this 12, but there are 6 tracks on here. Nice EP, a couple good remixes of these tracks. 1995 out of New York. Discovered there was a music video actually for the track I Lost Him when I was trying to YouTube some of these tracks. So there's some record of this guy and what he looks like, Faede, aka R Hill. But just one 12-inch from him, so got that. Alright, and this is why patrolling Discogs frequently will pay off for you. Kashmere Stage Band, as I talked about earlier, have I think 6 or 7 LPs. A few of them have been reissued, a few of them haven't. These are 2 of them that have no reissue that exists. First one is called Our Thing. This is their first one from 1969. Privately pressed. There's no even, they didn't even give themselves a record label for this. Out of Texas, the band was. So yeah, I got this on Discogs for really, really cheap. Seller was selling both of these actually. The quality is, of course, you know, the vinyl's pretty beat up, but just because of these are so hard to come by, you know, especially because there's no reissue. I had to pick them up. So this one, Our Thing, is pretty scratched up, but cool just to have, you know, the full cover, all the info for this release, just worth buying. Next one, Kashmere 73 Live. This one has a couple of it's a track on here. I think Kashmere, the track, has some big drum breaks on it. I think sampled by DJ Shadow. It's real nice stuff, and this copy is actually warped, so the beginning doesn't play, but the middle ones, such as the track Kashmere with that drum break, do play well. So, and they got this for way cheap. So glad to have these two original Kashmeres in my collection, finally. This is a group called Soul Scratch, a track called Telephone, and the other side is a track called Triumphant Sunday. This is actually a new group, 2014, you can see. I went to the Beat Swap Meet here in LA and saw these guys perform. Definitely love their sound. It's very soulful, but it's also really funky. Definitely check this out. These guys are a current group that has material you can buy now to support them, so definitely go check this out. I'll link to it. Soul Scratch. I believe they're out of LA. Not positive though. And the last one for the records is a British Library record called Blackout, composed by Anton Valotti. Added this one to my want list a long time ago. There's, I think, 2 tracks on here. One is called Spyro, the other is a drum solo track. Those are the ones that were pretty much known among diggers. The rest of it is a little more underwhelming, but those 2 tracks really have like heavy drums on it, like kind of psychedelic heavy guitar on the track called Spyro. So that's why I wanted this, and finally got a copy. Had to buy it from the UK, but glad to have that one on my collection after a few years. And so that's about it for the records. I just realized that I have a couple of tapes that I wanted to show you guys, so let me go grab those and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm actually recording this cassette section the day after I recorded the first part. After I had recorded yesterday, I realized that the cassette portion put the video over 30 minutes, which I am not allowed to do because of the copyright strikes on my account. So I'm going to try and keep this a little bit shorter, and as well as cut this video into 2 parts. So let's just talk about these cassettes real fast. This is Spicemaan and Bronx Knightz, Before the Storm and A New Day, A New Era. This is another one I got put on by an OG Don Ninja mix. There's exists on vinyl too. Both of them are really hard to come by. This was a little cheaper to buy, so pick that up. Nice dark stuff out of New York. This one is the Phlayva, full length Phlayva for Dem All. Discovered this one after Chopped Herring decided to put a few tracks from this album, which was tape and CD only. They put tracks from here on vinyl, so I decided to just pick up the full length for a cheaper price instead of just getting the Chopped Herring one. Talent Fest, this is a release out of Chicago, I believe. There's 2 tracks on here, Get Off My Productions and The Figure, that were put on vinyl as well. But this compilation has a lot of other stuff that I figured it'd be better to pick up instead of shelling out a lot of more money for that vinyl. So Talent Fest, real good production on here, mid-90s. Definitely suggest checking that one out. Renaissance Embassy, this is a group out of Detroit. This is their full length, I think probably tape only. They do have a vinyl though that I've uploaded to my channel in the past. And the only other one in here we're talking about is Howtown Meltdown, the underground tapes. This is more Canadian hip-hop out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. Just another really obscure one that I never saw. When it came up I had to pay for it, so dope release. Howtown Meltdown. Alright, so that's the tapes. I'll try to put clips to all these up, and like I said, I'm not really sure when the next time I'll be making another Crate Dig video, because slowing down a lot and still debating on whether I want to continue to upload music to my channel. But anyway, hope you guys got some good tips on new releases that I picked up, discovered some new stuff, and yeah, leave comments, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time, whenever that is. Peace.